everyone. Welcome to online course of GKRB. Today we discuss chapter 6 lines and angles. Already you know about the lines and angles. There are many types of lines and angles. Today's topic was lines and angles. Then first we discuss about the lines. How line can form, how angles can form. Then first one is what? Point. First we discuss about the point. What is point? Point. Point means what? Point has no value. It has only position. Okay. Point has no positions and no size. Here, point is what means what? Point has no size and what? No position. No position. So what is point? That means one point has no size and no positions. Here it's called point. Okay, point P. That means it has points. It has no length, no width. It's just a dot. Okay, just a dot. Now we discuss about the line. What is line? Line means what? Line has an infinite number of points. That means line has infinite number of points. That means what? Infinite number of points make a line. Okay, make a line. Suppose make join. Okay, then it has what? Infinite number of points. Infinite number of points is what? It's called line. And it has no endpoint. No endpoint. No endpoint. It extends both sides and less. It is the lines is what? Extend both sides and less. Just opposite. And line is infinite. We can able to measure the length of line. Okay. It has no endpoint. It has extended both sides and extended L. It is the some form of infinite number of points inside the line. Now we discuss about the whole line segment. What is line segment? Line segment. Line segment also what? It is also line segment is also part of a line. Okay. Line segment. Line segment is a part of the line. Okay, that line segment is a part of line between two endpoints. Okay, line between two endpoints. That means what? Here lines and between two endpoints. That means what? See here. Here line is there. There is two endpoints in there. Okay, this is the line segment A and B. Okay, then we can write the AB line segment like this. Okay, now what we observe this line segment? Line segment has two endpoints. Line segment has two endpoints and its length is this. Then what we observe from here? The line segment what? Line segment says the two endpoint is there and we can measure the length of line segment. Okay. Now ray is a part of what? Ray is a part of line with one endpoint. Okay. Now we discuss about the ray. What is ray? Okay. The ray is actually one direction and it has one endpoint. Now we discuss about the ray. See here. Ray is what? Ray is a part of line segment. Ray is a part of line with one endpoint. One endpoint means what? Ray. Here is the one A and B. The A. Now what will have here? In the line and array, one endpoint is there and it extend in one direction and lessly, and the ray is more towards under extend in one direction and lessly. Line is extend in one direction or both direction and lessly. Then what is ray? Ray is one extent, ray extend in one direction and lessly, and line extend one both direction extend and lessly, and the line segment has 2 point and its length is what fixed. We can measure the length of what? We can measure the length of line segment. Now discuss about what plane. Plane means what? The figure which surface is plane. Plane means what? Non-collineous. Okay. Plane is a flat surface. That means see here what is a flat surface. Now I discuss plane. Plane what? Plane is a what? Plane is a flat surface. Flat surface means the surface doesn't curve. See, example of flat surface is board, wall, okay, table, surface of table. These all are the example of flat surface. Okay. Now discuss about the angle. What is angle? How angle can form? Okay. Angle is formed by two ways. That is having one common point. Okay. Now angle. How angle forms? Okay, an angle is formed. An angle is formed two ways having one common point. One common point. Okay. Here one this and this side another this. Okay. Here form an angle. There is one common point. We get one A, B, C. Then is generated angle A, B, C. Then here B is the one common point. In angles, one is there, but one arm is what? AB, and what? BC. AB and this is known as the arm. And B common point. This common point. Okay. Also, B is one of the extent. We can have one common point, but it's what is form angles. The angles will measure many degrees, like 5 degree, 20 degree, 80 degree, 90 degree. Can form an angles using the protractor, using the angles, and construction angle. Now we discuss about the what? Lines. Now that you know the different kind of angles, what are the different kinds of angles are there? Acute angles, obtuse angle, right angle, reflex angle, complete angle. All these angles, you know what is all these angles. Now we discuss about the what? Pair of angles. How many type of pair of angles? Okay. Pair of angles in before process we know how many pairs of angles? Two pair. The sum of two angles is 180 degree. That is called what? Supplementary, and sum of two angles is 90 degree. That is called complementary. Then we discuss about the complementary angle. First pairs of angles. First we discuss about the what? Complementary angle. Okay. Complementary angle. What is the complementary angle? Complementary angle means what? When sum of the measure of two angles. Okay. When sum of the measure of two angles is 90 degree. Okay. That is what? If we measure two angles and their sum is 90 degree, that is called, then the angle is called, then the angle is called supplementary angle. Okay. Then the angle is called supplementary angle. Supplementary angles. Now let us example 60 degree plus 30 degree. Equal to 90 degree. That means 60 degree and 30 degree. Then both angles are known as complementary angle. Complementary of 60 is what? We can write here. Complementary of 60 is 30. The angles given what? If you add the can take any measures like complement of 50 is 40, complement of 80 is 10. Then how you know when you subtract from 90 the given angle, then you can find the complementary angle. Now we discuss about the supplementary. What are the supplementary angles? I told you supplementary angle means some angles are 180 degree. So angles are 180 degree, then it is known as supplementary angle. Okay. Now we discuss about the supplementary angles. What is supplementary angle? Supplementary angle means the sum of two angles or measure of two angles is what? 90 degree. When sum of the measure of two angles is 180 degree, then the angle is called supplementary angle. Now let's examples where find supplementary of 80, 60 and 120. How you find? So supplementary means first the measure is 180 degree. Okay, then you can find supplementary of 80 is how you find? You subtract from 180 minus 80 equal to 100 degree. That means supplementary of 80 is what? 100. And supplementary of 10 you can follow the same process and find the all supplementary angles. Then given supplementary of here, what is the next question is what? 60 degree is 180 minus 60 equal to 120. Okay. Now another question is what? Supplementary of 120 degree. Okay, 180 minus 120 equal to 60 degree. Okay, already you know how you find the supplementary angles and complementary angles. Now we discuss about the lines. What are the ejection angle? Okay. Now we discuss already supplementary and complementary. Now we have ejection angle. What is ejection angles? Two angles are known called ejection angles if they have one common point and one common arm. Now ejection angle. What is called ejection angles? If two angles that share, means two angles that share a common point or vertex and a common arm. That means what? If two angles share one common arm and one common vertex, but do not overlap are called overlap. Okay, overlap are called ejection angles. Ejection angle means what? If two angles is there and they have one common arm and one common vertex, then how angle can form? Let the examples. Okay, what are the examples? Let's see. In the common vertex we give A, B, C, and D. Then what is the term of the ejection angle? Term of the ejection angle is they have one common point or one common vertex. That means it is D. Ready? Vertex and common arm. That means we will write as two angles. Then what are the angles names are there? There A, B, B. A, B, B. One angle, another angle is B, B, C. B, B, C. Then we will write. Now we write the arm of the given angle. Here arm is what? AD arm. Another arm is what? BD. BD for ADB angles. Okay. Now then we write another arm for what? Which angles? BDC angle. Arm is here. BD and another arm is here CD. See here, one common vertex, these one vertex and one common arm, that means BD. BD is a common arm for both angles, for ADB and BDC here, B for BD and BD. As both arm are common for the both angle, that's why this type of angle is called adjacent angle. But the figure is drawn like this, okay? Here. Now, here one common arm is there, but common vertex is here. How many vertex is there? Two vertex, one vertex, another vertex. That's why it is not a adjacent angle. Clear about the adjacent angles? Now we find the angles of given measurement. How we find the angles? If example measure like this, then you can find the angles fast. Now it's a vertically opposite. Vertically opposite. What are vertically opposite? Vertically opposite figures are always equal to each other. Suppose one line is here intersecting another line. Here one common vertex is there O. It is here A, B, C, D. That is O. Keep in mind vertically opposite means AOC. AOC equal to BOB. BOB. Okay. Now another vertical AOD. AOD equal to COB. COB. Always keep in your minds that the vertically opposite angles are always equals. And see here BOC. BOC, straight angle. Straight angle measure is always equal to 180 degree. Okay, straight angle equal to 180 degree. Then if x, 2x, and 4x, here 6x. Then find the value of each angles. And how we find the angles? Okay, how we find the angles of the given? Suppose AOC equal to x. Then how we find? We know DOC is a straight angle. That means straight angle equal to 180 degree. That means what? AOD plus. That means AOD plus AOC. AOC equal to how much? Both are straight angles. Straight angle equals what? 180 degree. 180 degree. Now here AOC equal to what? X. Bring right hand equal to x. Now AOC equal to value is 2x. Then we put here 2x. Okay, equal to 180 degree. Now x plus 2x, 3x. 3x equal to 180. Now x equal to what? 180 by 3 equal to 60 degree is there. Okay. Then the value of x is what? 60 degree. Then we can easily find out like x equal to 60. That means 60 to the 180. We know that what? Vertically opposite angles are always equal. That's why this angle is 120 degree. That means AOC is 120 degree. That's why DOB also 120 degree. How 120 degree? Because we know that vertically opposite angles are always equal. Okay. Now this side is 60 degree. Then we can find out this side also 60 degree. Vertically opposite angles are always but 180 degree. That's why we actually find out if the two measures are not given, if correction is not given, also we can find the angles easily. So how we find? Because we already learned the term the vertically opposite angle are equal. Now I will take another example. Okay. Find the value of x. I find the value of x here. Find the value of x and measure of angle. Here angle is given. Here 2x degree, 45 degree, and 8 degree. Okay. Here they are given. Then how we find the measure of x and 2x? What is the value? We know that straight angle. Straight angle is always what? Straight angle equal to 180 degree. That means DOC is straight angle. That's what 2x plus 75 plus x equal to 180 degree. Okay. Now 2x plus x equal to what? 3x. When transpose with the numbers in the other sides, then 180 minus 75. 3x equal to what? 10 minus 10 equal to 5. 7 minus 105. X equal to what? 10 105 divided by 3 equal to 35. 35 degree. Okay. Now we know what 35 degree is there. Then we will find the value of x. Is it what? 35 degree. Then what is 2x? 2 into x, that means what? 2x means 2 into x is there. Okay. That means 2 into 70. So what is the here is here? 35 is here. 35 is equal to 70 degree. Okay. Now another is what? X equal to 35 degree. Where the all angles? What? 75 plus 70 plus 35. Alpha plane 17, 18, 180 degree. That means the value of x is what? You can verify also LHS equal to RHS. Okay. Now how you find the adjacent angles? All these things you learn it. Today we learn point, ray, line segments, all these things, and adjacent angles, supplementary, complementary, all these things. You practice in your home properly and try to learn it. Okay. Bye. Okay. Now we discuss about the parallel lines. Parallel means what? Parallel line means two lines can extend in both directions, but they cannot intersect to each other. That means what is parallel lines? The parallel lines is what? When two lines laying, when two lines laying, that means two lines are what? Laying in the same plane. In the same plane, and do not intersect to each other. Do not intersect to each other. Okay. That means what? Two lines are staying in one place and they can extend in both sides and lastly, and they can never intersect each other. Like say, what is the example of parallel lines? Here one and the another. Okay. See here, the two lines are laying in one plane, both surface is plane, and they are extending both sides. What? Both sides. Okay. Both sides is there. Okay. Both sides. Then they can have their distance between from here L1 and L2. Okay. Their distance between two lines are always same. They can never intersect to each other in any places. Then what are the examples of the parallel lines? Example of the parallel line is railway track. Railway track also never they can intersect to each other. So or another example is what? Roads on both sides of road. That means here is the road is there. Here is the road, and the two sides never intersect to each other. They can first go away straightly. Now we discuss about the what is also. It is another example of parallel lines. They can never intersect to each other in any place. That line is called parallel lines. Now we discuss about the transversal lines. What is transversal lines? Okay, transversal lines is what? Transversal line. Transversal line means what? Transversal line means what? The line. Now we discuss about the what? Transversal line. What is called transversal line? Transversal line means when transversal lines means when two lines can intersect in two distinct points. Okay, two lines can intersect into two distinct points. That is called transversal lines. See, what is transversal lines? Transversal lines when a line intersect. When a line intersect. Okay, when a line intersect in the two lines in two distinct points. In two distinct point. Okay, that means two transversal lines can intersect to each other in two distinct points. The line is called transversal line. Transversal lines, brother. Here one line is there. Okay. Then another two lines. Two lines are there. They have, but they can intersect to each other. Okay. Here now we can take another line. Okay. Here. How many points is there? 1 point, 2 points. Then these points which called what? Transversal lines. Now in constructions another lines also is called transversal lines. It should be meaning. Okay. It is the example of transversal lines. Now we discuss the angle formed by the transversal lines with two lines. Okay. Transversal lines with the two lines. Angle formed by lines. There are two lines. Okay. See here. The two lines is there. This is the line is called transversal line. Okay. The parallel line is there. Here angles from how many angles is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. These are the lines. Okay. Then here exterior angle and interior angle. Exterior. First we know about the exterior angle. Exterior angle. What are the exterior angle? 1, 2, 7, 8. 1, 2, 7, and 8. These are the exterior angles. Now this is not about the interior angle. What are the interior angle? Interior angle. See here. What are the interior angles? Interior means 4, 3, 5, 6. These are the interior angle. Interior angles. Okay. Interior angle means what are the 4, 3, 5, 6. Okay. Also we know about the interior angles. Now discuss about the alternate angle. What are the alternate of 4 is 6, 3 is 5. Okay. 1 is alternative. Okay. Alternate angle. What are alternate angles? 4, 6, 3, 5. Okay. These are the 4, 6, 3, 5 are alternate angles. 1, 8, 1, 8 are alternate. 1 is alternate angles. Now discuss about the corresponding angle. What are corresponding angles? Corresponding angle means first the angle is each side. Here corresponding of 1 is 5. 1 and 5, 4 and 7, 2 and 6, 3 and 8. 3 and 8. Okay, corresponding angles. These are the corresponding angles. Now you know about the vertically opposite. Vertically opposite means what? Vertically opposite 1 into 1 3. 1 equal to 3. 1 equal to 3. 4 angle equal to 2 angle. Okay. And 5 angle equal to angle 5 equal to angle 8. So 6 equal to 7. 6 equal to 7. Okay. That means always vertically angles are equal. Here see, then 1 equal to 3, 2 equal to 4. That means if the value of 2 is 60, also this one is 60. And 1 value of the what? 120. Then value of 3 is also 120. And interior angles. How we know the lines? Parallel lines. Sum of two interior angles is 180 degree. Then the line is called parallel line. Here, then alternate of 4 is what? 60. And here this also what? 60 degree. And alternate is what? Here 120. Then this also 120. Then of course 120 is here 120. 60 of which is 120. That means we can easily find the angles using the transversal line. Okay. Okay. Now we learn all these things again. How which is the visiting you want. Okay. And find the angles. here see now 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 okay if 1 equal to 60 degree then find 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8 okay how we find all the given numbers then we know here 3 B C O okay now phone number is here given how you find the angles okay see here how finds the angles here 1 2 we know that angle 1 plus angle 2 equal to 180 degree because of straight angle straight angle okay straight angle equal to 180 degree here 1 is given what 60 degree 1 is given 60 degree 60 plus 2 equal to 180 degree 60 plus 2 equal to 180 degree so 60 plus 2 equal to 180 degree so here angle 2 is equal to 180 minus 60 okay 180 minus 60 equal to what angle 2 equal to 0 0 0 8 minus 6 equal to 2 1 equal to 1 okay 120 degree we got here 1 equal to 2 equal to 120 that means here 1 equal to 60 2 equal to 120 now we find the other angles okay 1 equal to 4 vertically opposite opposites that's why 60 equal to 60 okay we got 4 now 2 equal to 3 vertically opposite that means what 2 equal to 120 then also 120 okay we know we find out the all four angles now we find the other angles okay how we find the other angles see here I write here already we know the measures 1 2 3 4 now 1 equal to 5 okay 1 equal to 5 why corresponding angle that means 1 equal to what 60 degree and 2 equal to also 5 equal to also 60 degree that means okay then opposite of 5 equal to 8 then 60 equal to 60 degree is there okay now 2 is the corresponding of 6 2 equal to 6 that's why 2 equal to what we got 120 degrees there so 6 equal to also 120 degree because of corresponding angles okay then here 6 equal to what plus 7 6 equal to 7 what opposite so 120 equal to 120 okay clearly how you find the angles students now we take another examples okay now here in 50 parallel cube what is the value of x 50 70 110 or 200 how finds here already we know about the vertically opposite alternate angle, corresponding angles, and what? Alternate. So first we find, we know that what self we give the name. This one is what? Straight angles. Okay. Then HD. What is the value of x? Here is 70. Then alternate of 70 is what? Here 70 degree. Why 70 degree? Because this one is what? Alternate. Okay. Then alternate then what? These two angles equal to what? If we give them name equal to y. Okay. And this way give the name is z. Then here y equal to 70 alternate. Y equal to 70 alternate. So x plus y equal to 180 degree. Why x plus y equal to 180 degree? Because angle x and angle y is a straight angle. Straight angle. Okay. Straight angle is there, so straight angle 70 equal to what? 20. 70 and x. Okay, here 180 degree because straight angle equal to 180 degree. So x equal to what? The value of x is not given. Y equal to what? Y equal to 70 degree. Why 70 degree? Because here the measure is given and that y is an alternate of 70. So here we write here 70. Okay, equal to 180 degree. X degree equal to 180 minus 70 equal to 110 degree. Then x equal to what? 110 degree. Okay. How you finally learn it? First you look at the questions here. The value of 70 is here. Both are what? Alternate. Alternate is always equal. And y and z is also opposite angle. That's why this one also what? 70 degree. Then x and z also what? Straight angle. Now we check. X plus z equal to 180 degree. The value of x we find what? 110. 110. Z is equal to what? Y equal to z equal to 20 degree and 70 degree equal to 180 degree. Okay. Now then LHS equal to RHS 180 degree equal to 180 degree. Very clear. How you find out? Now we learn given two parallel lines. Given lines are parallel, not how you check. Okay. How you know the given lines are parallel or not? Okay. Yeah. So 80 degree, 80 degree. Okay, now we can see the given figure is m parallel and is the given figure m and n parallel. Okay, see. The given m and n is a parallel or not? How we know? We know that what? We learn first if sum of the interior angles corresponding sum of the interior angle equal to 180 degree. That means sum of interior corresponding is 180 degree, then the given line are parallel to each other. Given parallel to each other. That means how we know here this one is 70 and this one is 80. That means the line is what? 80. Let me let the x. Let me let it x. And the alternate is also 80 is there. X plus 80 equal to 180 degree. Okay. X plus x equal to 180 degree. Now x equal to 180 degree minus 80 degree, x equal to 100 degree. Then sum of two integers. That means here we have x equal to 80 plus 180, sorry, 80 plus 100 equal to 180 degree. That means sum of two angles, this angle and this angle equal to 180 degree. Show. Okay. So the line M parallel M. So, okay. Then I need to talk about height. Okay. Heights, the given lines are parallel or not. Okay. Now, then I hope all of you learn the words parallel lines, how you find the parallel lines, how you measure the what's tangential lines, which line are the parallel lines. Parallel line means what's the lines or the distance plane figure. The distance is always same and they can extend both sides endlessly, and they can never they can never intersect to each other. That is called what? Parallel lines. What is in tangential lines? Tangential lines, two or more lines are intersect each other into more than 3 points. Each called what? Tangential lines. And how we find the tangential lines? We know the corresponding angles, alternate angles. All these things you learn it properly. Also we can check what the parallel lines and all these things. We can learn. You try it properly and find the measure of the angles. Okay. Bye.